children everywhere. It was their favorite time of year.
I just don't understand the holidays. Christmas and Hanukkah. I may be getting presents, sending cards, decorating trees and all that, but I always end up feeling depressed.
You know, Charlie Brown, you're the only person I know who can take a wonderful holiday season and turn it into a problem. Lucy's right. Out of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Brownest.
Charlie sadly walked away and wandered over right to his mailbox. Is it possible that anyone thought of him this holiday season?
Stinking mailbox! Thanks for the Christmas card you sent me, Violet.
I didn't send you a Christmas card, Charlie Brown.
Hello! Ever heard of sarcasm? Pigpen, you're the only person I know who can raise a cloud of dust in a snowstorm.
Of course, Charlie Brown, I'm one of a kind.
At the local skating pond, Charlie Brown watched all his friends continue to have a good time.
Hey, Violet, look at this great pineapple card I got today. Even better, the earrings that came with it.
Wow, that's great.
Why am I not surprised?
Things like that always happen to Charlie Brown in this holiday season. When he didn't get cards and even his own dog ignored him, only made it more obvious he needed someone to talk to.
Hey, Lucy, thank you for calling tomorrow.
May I please have a glass of lemonade?
Does this look like a lemonade stand to you? I am way too far intelligent to be serving silly old lemonade.
All right, woman.
May I help you?
I am in sad shape.
Wait a minute. Before you start, I must ask you to pay in advance. 5 cents, please. Alright, now what seems to be your trouble?
I feel depressed. I know I shouldn't be. I should be happy.
Well, what they see on TV indicates that if you recognize that you have a problem, then you are not too far gone. I think we better pinpoint your fear. If we can find out what you're afraid of, then we can label it. If you're afraid of responsibilities, then you have hypertrophobia. How about cats? Then you have allergophobia. Are you afraid of staircases? Then you have clinicophobia. Thalassophobia is a fear of the ocean. Maybe you have pantophobia. Do you have pantophobia?
What's pantophobia?
The fear of everything.
No, Lucy, my trouble is the holidays. I just don't understand it. Instead of feeling happy, I feel sort of let down.
You need to get involved in a holiday project. How would you like to be the director of our holiday show?
Me? But I don't know anything about directing a show.
Don't worry, I'll be there to help you. I'm here in the auditorium. Don't feel bad, Charlie Brown. Incidentally, I know how you feel. I feel like that every year. I never get what I want. I always get toys, clothes, and lots of other silly stuff.
Well, what is it that you really want?
Real estate.
Just then, Snoopy walks past carrying a box filled with decorations. Charlie Brown follows Snoopy and Woodstock back to the doghouse.
What's going on here? Find a true meaning of the holidays. Win money, money, money at the spectacular, super colossal lights on display contest. Oh no, my own dog has gone commercial. I can't stand it.
On the way to the auditorium, Charlie runs into his sister Sally.
Big brother, I've been looking for you, big brother. Will you write a letter for me, big brother?
I really can't now, Sally. I'm going to the auditorium.
You write and I'll tell you what I want to say. Dear Santa, how was your summer? I've been extra good this year, so I have a long list of presents. Please note the size and color of each item. If it gets too complicated, just send money. How about 10s and 20s?
10s and 20s, oh, even my baby sister.
What? All I want is what is coming to me. All I want is my fair share.
Charlie Brown was shocked. To have a wish was one thing, but to demand money was absolutely absurd. Surely the holiday season was more about money and presents.
All right, everyone, let's get ready. Our director's on his way. Director, what director? Charlie Brown. Oh no, not Charlie Brown. We're doomed. This is going to be the worst holiday play ever.
As Charlie Brown arrives to the auditorium, the whole Peanut gang is dancing to a jazzy tune that Schroeder plays on his piano.
This is my favorite song.
Let's get right down to work, people. It's important that you pay strict attention to the director. Am I right?
Yes!
I said, am I right?
Yes!
Everyone in the Peanut gang was so busy having fun that they didn't bother paying any attention to Charlie Brown. They all started to dance again.
Stop the music! We're going to do this play and we're going to do it right. Lucy, pass out those scripts and costumes.
One by one, the kids found out their roles in the play. Frida would play the innkeeper's wife. Pigpen would play the innkeeper. Sherman would play the shepherd. And Snoopy would play all the animals in the play, and even some that weren't.
Do innkeepers' wives have naturally curly hair? It's quite elaborate. I will try to keep in the end.
Every Christmas is the same thing. I always end up being the shepherd.
Snoopy, you play all the animals in the play. Could you play a sheep? Could you play a cow? How about a penguin? No. Listen up, you have to take direction. You have to have discipline. You have to have respect for your director. I ought to slug you. Ew, I've been kissed by a dog. Get me some hot water. Get me some disinfectant. Get me some iodine. Here, Linus, memorize all these lines.
I can't memorize all these lines. There's just no way. Give me one good reason I should.
I'll give you 5 good reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Those are good reasons. This is not only getting too commercial, it's getting dangerous.
And get rid of that silly blanket.
Let's rehearse the scene at the end. Let's take it from the top. Places, action.
All right, Charlie Brown.
But once more, the kids started dancing and fooling around. Charlie Brown rolled his eyes. Naughty
Well, this is one play that's not going to be commercial. We need the proper mood. We need a Christmas tree.
A great, big, shiny aluminum Christmas tree. That's it, Charlie Brown. You get the tree, I'll handle the crowd.
Do something right for a change, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown left Lucy in charge and set up the blindness in the cold dark night in search of a Christmas tree. They followed this set of gleaming spotlights to a Christmas tree lot. It was filled with every color of the rainbow.
Gee, I can't believe there's so many wooden Christmas trees.
As the boys walked around the tree lot, Charlie Brown spotted a small, scratchy pine tree. It had a wooden trunk and soft green needles.
This little green one seems to need a good home.
I don't know, Charlie Brown. Remember what Lucy said? This doesn't seem to fit the modern spirit.
I don't care. We'll decorate and it'll be just right for our play. Besides, I think it needs me.
Charlie and Linus returned to the auditorium with the little Christmas tree.
We're back!
When the kids rushed over to see the tree, they now jumped and shouted. The scraggly little tree was not what they had expected.
You were supposed to get a good tree. Can you tell a good tree from a poor tree? You're a hopeless Charlie Brown.
I shouldn't have picked this little tree. Everything I do turns into a disaster. I guess I really don't know what the holidays are all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what the holidays are all about?
I can tell you what Hanukkah is all about, Charlie Brown.
And I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
After the Holy Temple was apprehended, the Jews searched their sacred temple high and low in hopes of finding the oil that will keep the menorah burning and their tradition alive. Unfortunately, they found enough oil to last for one day. Miraculously, the oil lasted for 8 days and nights. Isn't that incredible? Lights, please. And there were shepherds out in the fields nearby, watching their flocks at night, where an angel appeared to them, and they were so afraid. The angel said to them, "Don't be afraid. I bring you great news of joy in the city of saving. This is a sign unto you. You will find a baby wrapped and lying in a manger."
Charlie Brown picked up his tree and walked outside. He stared into the night sky.
Linus is right. I shouldn't let commercialism ruin my Christmas. I'll decorate it and I'll show them it'll be just right for our play.
When Charlie Brown passed Snoopy's doghouse, he pulled the shiny red ornament off the doghouse and proudly hung it on the tree. But the tiny tree buckled under the weight of the ornament. A look of horror crossed Charlie Brown's face.
Oh no, I've killed it. Everything I touch gets ruined.
Charlie Brown hugged his head in defeat and Sally walked away.
I never thought it was a bad little tree. It just seems a little low.
Linus straightened the tree's bent trunk and wrapped his blanket around his face. Without speaking, the other kids took the lights and ornaments off Snoopy's doghouse and used them to decorate. Before their very own eyes, he transformed into a beautiful Christmas tree. When Charlie Brown returned, he walked into the group. He barely recognized the tree.
What's going on here?
It looks beautiful, Charlie Brown.
And all together, gathered around the beautiful Christmas tree, they all began to sing. Jingle